Yeah. Nice. Such a pleasure for me to be here. And thank you for being a good listening audience. I'm in a market square in Utrecht reading poems. Cool. The first poem I'm going to read is some advice from my grandmother. And if I speak of paradise, then I'm speaking of my grandmother, who told me to carry it always on my person, concealed, so no one else would know but me. That way, they can't steal it, she'd say. And if life puts you under pressure, trace its ridges in your pocket, smell its piney scent on your handkerchief, hum its anthem under your breath. And if your stresses are sustained and daily, get yourself to an empty room, be it hotel, hostel, or hovel. Find a lamp and empty your paradise onto a desk, your white sands, your green hills, and fresh fish. Shine the lamp on it like the fresh hope of morning and keep staring at it till you sleep. Thank you. You're too kind. Can you all hear me properly? Can you hear me properly? Yeah. So my last book, the last book I wrote, I took a trip around England with a photographer, and we went all the way anti-clockwise around England, and we were talking to black communities on the coast. And so when we was in this place called Brighton, we realized that there are buses that take kids from the city and take them out to the sea. But a lot of these kids never seen the sea before. So this is a poem called The City Kids See the Sea. The city kids see the sea. For many, the first time. These kids of tower block and tarred playground now running towards the scene of sea with its blended blue sky and wave breaks of silver tip froth. Most never even bothered to take off their shoes or roll up their pants. Instead, they run right in, splashing each other with arcs and sprays of delight. Sunlight threading gold along the sea's rippling swells all around them, till the sea becomes the color of smoke and the sky lead. Hijabs dripped and Nike squelched back to the bus. O city children, you are as ancient as water, as warm as the evening sun, as calm as the tide slowly pulling away. I'll read one more poem. Do you all have parakeets here? Like bird parakeets? You have parakeets here? Yeah. Well, here's the weird thing, right? So when we were driving around the coast, we came out of one place called Dover, and in the trees, it was full of parakeets, about 20 parakeets. But the thing about parakeets is that they're not from England, yeah? So these parakeets are just chilling in England. So as we were going around, we was wondering how come there's so many parakeets? And we realized there are loads of parakeets in England. So there's some stories behind the parakeets. Apparently, Jimi Hendrix had 2 parakeets that he let go. And they made like a whole crowd of parakeets in England. Yeah? I don't know if the Dutch parakeets are Jimi Hendrix rock ones, you know? I don't know. He was here probably. And then there was like this film company who was making this Caribbean film, and somebody left the door open and all the parakeets flew out. But I like to think like the film parakeets and the rock parakeets kind of got together and they had a kind of film rock thing going on, you know? Anyway, so this is called 20 Parakeets. Not the common call of the crow, not yellow ripened fruit, nor blossoming flower, nor flames. Not an imagined tropical film set, nor festive Christmas lights. But 20 parakeets at home in a tree outside a Dover car park, as content as in any mango tree in Curacao. Unbothered by calls of being illegal immigrants, and seemingly unaware of murmurs that there may be a danger to the local birds. But they seem assured in their fellowship enough to sing their calypso and look down on the city streets as people march by carrying orange bags, watching the streaks of red stoplights from passing cars, and children pointing at them, shouting, "Look, look at the birdies, Mum, look at them," in their bright yellow anoraks. And I'll just finish with this poem, which is the title poem. No, you can clap if you want, clap if you want to clap. Sorry, I just interrupted your clap. This is the title poem from the book that I did with the photographer, going all around the place. Yeah? It's called Home is Not a Place. Home is not a place for suffering, be it house, hut, or tent. Turn down the volume of the outside world and rest. Replenish. Home a refuge. Home, the room you return to, and if there's no return, home the dream. Home, a blessed space, a glowing hearth from which seraphim hold in their hands bright orange coal to singe sin from lips. Home, a space of solace, for the bones in your skin to relax. Perhaps there'll be space to grow, where buds can slowly bloom, and the spirit of a room, the spirit of all room, are degrees of heat and people and talk. So to the spirit of a home, love. Thank you very much.